Today, 2 will battle. Only 1 will survive. From Las Vegas, Nevada, the wildest bowling challenge in history. From the All-American Sport Park, his intrepid team comes into this match with an awesome record, undefeated. But bolstering his team is another remarkable record. He had the world's first 900 series. Today, 2 of the mightiest teams in collegiate bowling, the University of Illinois Urbana and Western Illinois, duke it out in the craziest 10-pin challenge you have ever seen. This is not your father's college bowl. These are the semifinals of Rockin Bowl. Now let's meet our fierce semi-final competitors. The Fighting Illini, University of Illinois, Urbana, Amy Ward, Kevin Rohr, Nicholas Sarzak, Michelle Runsky, Captain Rick Galemba, the alternate Jennifer Hormel. And the Leathernecks of Western Illinois, Christy McVicker, Eric Schaefer, Jeremy Thomas, Michelle Hanley, Jeremy Sonnenfeld, the alternate Nicole Kane, and the coach is Randy Widger. Welcome to the All-American Sport Park here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Gary Seibel, along with 12-time PBA champion. It's Randy Peterson, ladies and gentlemen. And folks, you have never, ever seen a place like this before. And if you haven't checked this out before, as far as the bowling is concerned, yeah, we've got your traditional game, but also we've got some wild, crazy, whacked-out bowling, my friend.
Oh, you said it, Gary. Folks, we're rocking and rolling with some big-time bowling here on TNN. Let me tell you about our format. We're going to use a standard 10-frame game, but we're going to bowl it Baker style. What Baker style is that's where the players alternate frames. But wait, because you know I got more. We've got Rockin Bowl frames, folks. We're going to put the Rockin Bowl frames in between the standard frames, add the standard and the Rockin Bowl frames up at the end of the game for a grand total, and the highest total wins.
Hey, what? You don't know about our Rockin Bowl frames? Have for more on that. Here is our own queen of Rockin Bowl, Taylor Baldwin.
That's right. We're going to rock the house with our crazy, wild Rockin Bowl frames. And we're going to test our players' skills in ways they've never been tested before. Imagine bowling in a disco or ricochet styles. Or how about when you can't even see the lights or the pins? Well, we're going to do all that and much, much more wild fun you don't want to miss out.
Today's teams are just 2 of the 4 collegiate squads competing in semi-final action. Don't forget, only 2 of those 4 will make it to the championship match to compete for the Rockin Bowl title and $10,000. Need I say more? Yeah! It's time for Rockin Bowl! Referee Bob Prevost, as always, he's here. He's going to take care of any disputed calls in our semi-final matchups. We've got the Fighting Illini, University of Illinois at Urbana, and the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. And Amy Ward for the Fighting Illini. She's going to start things out in our first frame of traditional bowling.
Pin action, Gary.
I'll tell you what, Amy has been hot throughout our Rockin Bowl tournament.
She sure has. She's always come through in the clutch. Watch the head pin go to the sidewall, and the 5 and the 7, the last to go down.
The Fighting Illini putting up a statement at the beginning of this semifinal match. You're going to have to catch us. Here's Christy McVicker for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois and her first shot. Oh, my goodness. The music has begun. So have we. We're going out of Taylor. It's time for our first Rockin Bowl frame. We call it Blackjack Bowling.
That's right. We're in Vegas, and we know these guys are ace bowlers. Let's see how lucky they are with a little hand of blackjack bowling. Now, like the card game, the goal here is to get 21 or as close to 21 points without going over. Our teams will take turns playing up to 5 balls, and the winner takes away a big 10 points. So, good luck to you.
There's a lot can happen here. Once again, if you hit 21 exactly, you get an extra bonus 5 points. Here is Kevin Rohr, the Fighting Illini, University of Illinois at Urbana. He'll be their blackjack bowler. And Kevin picks up 9 on his first shot. Now, both teams tie at 21, which will be amazing. They'll both get 15 points, including that extra 5-point bonus. Here is Showtime, Eric Schaefer for the Leathernecks, and he takes a different approach. I don't think that worked out just the way he wanted it to.
No, he was trying to pick off one. You know, we've seen him do this before. He picks off one, and then he comes back, or he tries to come back with 2 strikes.
So Kevin Rohr for the Fighting Illini gets 9 on his first ball. Schaefer 5 for Western Illinois. And Rohr is up once again for Illinois. Here is his shot.
Oh, yeah. I got to say now, it's advantage Kevin Rohr.
Quickly on 2 shots for Kevin Rohr of the Illini. 19 points. You know, he still has 3 balls to throw should he so choose. Here's Eric Schaefer, his second shot. And he picks off 3 pins, so now a total of 8 for Schaefer and the Leathernecks after 2 throws. Kevin Rohr, he's going to decide to go for another shot. This makes perfect sense, doesn't it, Randy?
Well, it does, but you know what I would do here? I think I would try to go for 1 pin, but if I didn't make it, I would make sure the ball would miss into the gutter.
So what do? You hook it here? Is that the case?
No, don't want to hook it. Straight, you got to go straight, and you got to make sure he's left-handed. He's shooting for the 7 pin. If he misses, he wants to make sure he misses left.
All right, getting encouragement from his fellow Fighting Illini. Here is Eric Schaefer once again. A total of 8 after 2 shots, so he still has plenty of room here. Now he picks up 7, so now 15. And Kevin Rohr will be back for the Illini with a total of 19. They are powwowing right now, if you will. And Kevin Rohr is moving up on the approach again, so he's going to try it one more time.
Again, I think that he needs to get up here and do the same exact thing. If he doesn't pick out the 7 pin by itself, throw it in the gutter, and the pressure is back on Eric Schaefer.
And he also has a little bit of room for error. If he picks off 2, then he's got 21. But again, it goes into the gutter. It almost looked like that's what he was aiming for.
I think that's the right play, Gary. You know, the gutter doesn't hurt you.
And you know why? Because he's waiting to see what Schaefer does of Western Illinois. Maybe he'll go over. Then the Fighting Illini won't have to worry about it.
Okay, now it's decision time. He got 3 pins there. Eric Schaefer's got 18. Kevin Rohr's got 19.
All right, this is the 5th and final shot for Kevin Rohr. All right, it's in the gutter. You knew he was trying for the 7. So the Fighting Illini in blackjack bowling will wind up with a total of 19. There is 1 shot left for Eric Schaefer for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. He's got 18. If he picks up 1 pin, oh my! He does not do it. So the Fighting Illini in what turned out to be a tremendously exciting blackjack bowl and Rockin Bowl frame, they pick up 10 points. A big goose egg for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. So we're going to head back now to traditional bowling with Nick Sarzak for Illinois. Nick is a 20-year-old junior, and he is a lefty. Here's his shot. And on the left wing.
That ball just going high, leaving the 2, 4, 7, 8. What he's got to do here is he's got to get the ball to the left of the 2 pin. The 4 and the 7 are taken care of, and the ball takes out the 8 pin.
All right, a great spare pickup by Nick Sarzak in the second frame of traditional bowling. So a couple of marks, a spare and a strike for the Fighting Illini. And now here comes Jeremy Thomas. Got a high game of 300. They call him Rooster because his favorite song is Snuff the Rooster. Here's a shot. Leaves the 1, 2, and 4 on the left side. Lots of pressure here. You know, this is semifinal action.
It's going to take him a couple of shots, you know, maybe 1 shot each to get comfortable.
Second shot for Thomas. Here it is. Oh, hurry.
Oh, yeah. All right. Very nice.
All right, so identical traditional game scores, starting out with a strike. Second frame of spare.
Get the ball to the left of the head pin to make the 1, 2, 4.
begun. We are heating up. Me and Mr. P. It's curtains for both of our teams as they take on the challenge of Showtime Bowling. It's our next Rockin Bowl frame. You better hang tight, folks.